people ask me about the background as to why the war has taken place at the first place between Ukraine and Russia. In fact, Russia is the aggressor as far as this war is concerned. So let's go back to the history and see what was happening between the two countries. Firstly, Putin ex-parte decided and declared Luhansk and Donetsk as two independent states out of eastern Ukraine. So they are adjacent to Russia, and there are more people, those who have got Russian origin. So Russia has ex parte at its own declared these two states and initiated action against Ukraine by nurturing and felicitating those separatist people, those who want to be away from Ukraine control and wanted to join Russia. That was one main reason. And Russia said on top of that that these people, those who are originally Russians, have been attacked by Ukraine for last so many years, especially when it was USSR in 1990 and broke away into many states. So that is what Putin says, or the Russian government says, that they were oppressed and they were ill-treated and attacked by Ukrainian forces. So that is how gradually Putin started sending its own military there in the eastern Ukraine region of Luhansk and Donetsk, and trying to create problem for Ukraine by inciting rebels there. Then Putin says, okay, he started sending military to eastern areas of Ukraine, and internationally it was saying, the Russians were saying that there is a problem of refugees. Many refugees from these two states, that is the part of eastern Ukraine, were coming to Russia and causing problem for them. And they were all oppressed, and they were to be given food and sustenance in Russia. So Russia started amassing the military there. About 190,000 soldiers they moved in and encircled finally till today Ukraine. And another point, the third point was that always Putin said that Ukraine wanted to join NATO, and NATO coming to eastern side of Russia was dangerous as far as Putin is concerned. So he thought that once Ukraine joins NATO, which was not there in all probability, because NATO said that time that Ukraine is not joining so far, but Putin insisted that NATO may make Ukraine a member, and then NATO forces will come to its own border, that is the Russian border. So this was the third perception of the main contentious points between Ukraine and Russia, and ultimately Putin started creating forces there, large number of forces amassed there all around Ukraine, and then the fighting started, and Russians attacked Ukraine. The aim of Russia or Putin was to make Ukraine not to join NATO, which simply could have been understood that NATO has confirmed it earlier that they are not joining so far, but still Putin believed that NATO will make Ukraine its own country. So that was a problem, but Russia or Putin never believed in NATO countries, and that is how the war started. That was so much for the problems or the contentious issues between the two countries, and that is how the war started between Ukraine and Russia. And it is already more than a month now, 34 days. Let's see, in my next video I'll give you the latest, what is the takeaway between the from this war between Ukraine and Russia, or you can call it Russia and Ukraine, because Russian is attacker, and what all they have gained and lost, and what is there for the international community in this war. If you have got any question, please ask me. I'll be able to answer your comments, or if you want to make me some other videos as per your choice, I'll be able to do that. Keep on commenting my channel, watch it, like it, subscribe it, and tell your friends to join me. Thank you very much.